Good morning, everybody, and thank you, Patty. I'm at our county's Emergency Operations Center with an update on Hurricane Isaias. I'm joined by a lot of members of the Board of County Commissioners via Zoom. Miami-Dade County's Emergency Management Director, Frank Rollison, Fire Chief Alan Kaminsky, and Police Director Freddie Ramirez are also joining us, in addition to our Deputy Mayor, Maurice Kemp. Isaias continues as a Category 1 hurricane with wind speeds at 85 miles an hour. It's now over the northwestern Bahamas. The track shows it moving to the east of our coast, which is good news, but we all know that a trajectory can change at any time. We're going to feel strong winds and get heavy rain today, particularly between 3 and 5 along our coast, lasting throughout this evening. Broward and Palm Beach County may get a worse impact. So now everyone should be safely staying at home. Do not go out unless you really need to. Yesterday, you should have finished any necessary preparations in advance of the storm, including removing all yard and construction debris. By now, you should already have charged your cell phones. Make sure your battery-powered radios are in good working order in case that you lose power. At this time, we do not need to open any evacuation centers. We have also closed the tunnel to Port Miami and the beach, as well as Miami-Dade County parks, marinas, and golf courses. They will remain closed. At this time, all other Miami-Dade County services, including our transit system for essential workers, continue to operate normally. Everyone should continue to keep informed by using the county's free app called Ready Miami-Dade. For regular updates, you can also check out the county's website at miamidade.gov/hurricane, and you should already have signed up for Miami-Dade alerts at miamidade.gov. Finally, stay safer at home. Now I will say a few words for our Spanish audience, followed by our Creole translator. Then Director Rollison and I will take any questions. Buenos días a todos. Estoy aquí en el Centro de Operaciones de Emergencia en Doral para darles la última información sobre el huracán Isaías. Los comisionados del condado y el director de manejo de emergencias están conectados aquí también. En este momento la tormenta está pasando por las islas norte de las Bahamas. Sigue un huracán categoría número 1. Sigue con vientos de 85 millas por hora, sigue un camino al este de nuestra costa, y eso es una buena noticia, pero sabemos que todo puede cambiar. Hoy vamos a tener vientos tropicales y lluvias fuertes en nuestro condado. En particular, se espera que vamos a tener vientos más fuertes entre las 3 y las 5 de la tarde, y va a durar durante la noche con más lluvias este domingo. Así que todos deben quedarse en su casa lo más posible. Hemos cerrado las playas, nuestros parques, los campos de golf y las marinas. El túnel al puerto está cerrado. El servicio de tránsito sigue abierto para los trabajadores esenciales. Deben de tener sus teléfonos cargados y estar preparados para esta tormenta. Toda esa información le puede encontrar en miamidade.gov/hurricane. También pueden bajar la aplicación Ready Miami-Dade. Gracias y por favor quédense más seguro en casa. Now here's our translator Lionel with the information in Creole.
Thank you, Mayor Giménez. Bonjour tout le monde. Jeudi, c'est à nouveau département communication contre Miami-Dade qui parle aux dernières informations que Mayor Giménez a lit pour nous dans langue anglais avec espagnol. Ça, c'est par la version créole là. Bonjour tout le monde, jeudi nous toujours trouvé nous dans le centre d'opération d'urgence là et nous avons aux dernières informations sur le cyclone Isaias qui a approché sur nous. Nous avons avec nous le directeur centre d'urgence là qui c'est Frank Rollison qui est avec nous et ensuite nous avons tout commissionnaire contre Miami-Dade qui à travers via Zoom qui est avec nous et maire adjoint Maurice Kemp. Nous continuons à gagner en catégorie 1, c'est un cyclone qui a approché avec 85 000 à l'heure, qui dans le nord-ouest Bahamas et trajectoire il est capable de changer n'importe qui là et il a dirigé dans l'est côte Nord et par le fait que dans l'est côte Nord c'est une bonne nouvelle parce que il est capable de pas toucher nous trop. Cependant, nous capable de recevoir en pile vent, avec en pile la pluie pendant toute la journée, avec pendant la nuit là tout. Cependant, Broward County avec Palm Beach qui a recevoir plus gros pataswell. Hier, on était fini avec toute préparation pour déplacer toute objet qui c'est objet construction dans la cour caillou qui est capable de représenter gros danger et ensuite ou capable gagner kounya pour charger téléphone, des radio à toute batterie qui tout pareil, de manger tout pareil avec de l'eau pour tout le monde la caillou pendant au moins 3 jours. Pas gagner aucun besoin pour faire évacuation kounya. Cependant, nous fermons tunnel qui mène dans Port Miami, plage, parc, marina, terrain golf, tout ça nous fermons pour kounya et service qui était dans la ville là avec Contea, tout service a fonctionné normalement, par exemple, service de transit pour mener monde qui c'est travailleur essentiel dans place côté où doit travailler. Chaque monde doit continuer des informations qui sont nécessaires pour charger sous téléphone yo application gratis sur le Miami-Dade là et pour capable de toute information qui est nécessaire, vous pouvez aller dans miamidade.gov/hurricane. Pas oublier, allez faire tout pour inscrire pour gagner alerte Miami-Dade. De ça, vous pouvez aller dans miamidade.gov pour faire ça. Pas oublier, dernier bagage là, sans prix, restez bien en sécurité la caille. Merci en plus.
Thank you so much, Lionel. We'll open it up to questions now from the media. If reporters have any questions, please go ahead and raise your hands. Anyone have any questions this morning? Doug Hanks, go ahead.
Hi, good morning. Mayor, what's the situation with the EOC? Are there people in at those desks? Is it activated or is it pretty much empty?
No, there's people here at the EOC, but there's other people that are here virtually. So it's not the normal EOC operation you would see. You have seen during the other hurricanes. So it's a little bit different. There are people here, but not the same number that we normally have.
Thank you, Mayor. Any other questions?
Hey, Patty, it's Patty Mazay. I don't know how, I can't seem to raise my hand.
Okay.
I wanted to follow up on Doug's question, Mayor. So what else is different? There's fewer people. Is there a protocol that is different? Like, did you get your temperature checked when you went in there? Like, do you have tape on the floor to keep people away when you're inside the main room? What does it look like for those of us who can't be there?
Well, the main room itself has dividers between the stations. And yes, when you walk in, you will get your temperature checked. You log in, and then you're given a band that says that you're okay, as far as temperature-wise is concerned. But there are fewer people here. More people are working virtually. And again, if you look at the pictures from the EOC itself, you'll see that most of the stations have dividers on them. There's still some dividers that need to be put on, but most of the stations have dividers on them, so that when you do have people here working at their stations, they have dividers to try to to limit the infection. There's also some fans with ultraviolet light that's circulating the air inside the EOC itself that will kill the virus.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else with a question, English or Spanish from the media? Hola, Doricela Alvarado from TV Venezuela. Adelante.
Alcalde, buenos días. Alcalde, ¿se mantienen las mismas condiciones que se van a sentir acá en el sur de la Florida, ya que Isaías se fortaleció un poco, o sea, sus vientos se fortalecieron un poco? Igual van a ser las mismas condiciones de que hablábamos ayer.
Parece que sí, que los vientos de fuerza tropical esperamos que lleguen aquí de 3 a 5 de la tarde y se van a mantener como de 8 a 10 horas, pero esas son las áreas más cerca al costo y también la costa y también a lo que es el noreste del condado de Miami-Dade. El centro de huracán cree que está pronosticando que los efectos más duros le van a sentir en Broward y Palm Beach County. Así que, pero también que aquí podemos tener vientos de 35 a 45 millas por hora y puede ser a vez en cuando pueden llegar hasta 50 millas por hora, pero estos son para partes limitadas del condado de Miami-Dade y no van a durar mucho tiempo.
Otra pregunta en español. Any other questions?
It's Patty again. Sorry, Mayor. I don't want to, but with the people working virtually at the EOC, are you concerned they're going to lose internet at home? What happens if that happens?
All right, I can have our emergency manager, Frank Rollison, answer the questions of how this was all set up virtually so that we can make sure that we're always in contact with each other. So, Frank?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We've been working on this virtual EOC concept now for a couple of months, figuring we're getting into the heart of the hurricane season. Those agencies that, such as Florida Power and Light, for instance, that are intrinsically important to us, especially on the recovery side, they have been hardwired from the NAP into the ring for the county. So if it was to go down, the Wi-Fi were to go down, they will be connected with us. All of the county facilities are on the ring and are connected to us by hardwire also. Now, some of the support agencies, such as the United Way and the American Red Cross, are not in that system. However, they are on with us with the Wi-Fi, they're on with us with phones, and they're hooked into us with Web EOC for our mission requests back and forth. So it's not a perfect system, but in the what we're facing today with the COVID, we're trying to avoid packing all those people into the EOC if we were to have a a major storm or another event similar to that. So it's not as good as being here, but right now it's better than being here.
Thank you, Director Volleson. Any other questions from the media?
Yeah, this is Doug again. Can we get Frank back to explain, like, what's the ring? What is all this? This is interesting on a slow news day about the storm. Like, is the mayor's home in the ring, and what is the ring?
Well, it's not like in the movie, so I'll let him explain it. Okay.
Okay.
So there's a hardwired system that the county calls a ring that connects all of the county buildings. So in the long range with this, the idea being is that even if we have to be separated, we can bring agencies into county buildings, and if the Wi-Fi goes down, we'll be connected by hardwire system so that we don't lose the connection. And they call that system the ring, and you get connected to that or not. So from the NAP, we had to run another wire out to the Lejeune Road Florida Power and Light facility so we could hardwire them into the ring.
Thank you very much for that. Okay, anybody else have any questions, English or Spanish, for the mayor, for the director? Last call. All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Mayor, for this morning press conference. And thankfully, it looks like we're going to be at least okay for now.
Yeah. Try to stay at home as much as you can, but we've the track looks good for Miami-Dade, and you'll have some wind and some rain. Just try to stay at home as much as you can and stay safe. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.